Welcome to lesson 018 of Online School of Entrepreneurship. I am Dr. Kirian Mfam. In today's lecture, we will dwell on innovation and effectuation theories of entrepreneurship. Upon completion of this lecture, our audience will be able to 1. Discuss the innovation theory of entrepreneurship, and 2. Discuss the effectuation theory of entrepreneurship. In this series of our lecture on theories of entrepreneurship, we will concentrate on the innovation and effectuation theories of entrepreneurship, since we have discussed economic, psychological, sociological, anthropological, opportunity-based, and resource-based theories of entrepreneurship in our previous lessons. Innovation theory of entrepreneurship. The innovation theory was first advocated by Joseph Schumpeter in 1934. A dynamic theory of entrepreneurship was first advocated by him, and he considered entrepreneurship as a catalyst that disrupts the stationary circular flow of the economy and thereby initiates and sustains the process of development. Schumpeter introduced the concept of innovation as key factor in entrepreneurship, in addition to assuming risk and organizing factors of production. Schumpeter defined entrepreneurship as a creative activity. An innovator who brings new products or services into the economy is given the status of an entrepreneur. Schumpeter regards innovation as a tool of an entrepreneur. The entrepreneur is also viewed as the engine of growth, which sees the opportunity for introducing new products, new markets, new resources of supply, new forms of industrial organization, or for the development of newly discovered resources. Schumpeter is the first major theorist to put the human agent at the center of the process of economic development. Schumpeter is very explicit about the economic function of the entrepreneur. The entrepreneur is the prime mover in the economic development. His function to innovate or carry out new combinations. Schumpeter makes a distinction between an innovator and an inventor. An inventor discovers new methods and new materials. On the contrary, an innovator is one who utilizes or applies inventions and discoveries in order to make new combinations. An inventor is concerned with his technical work of inventing, whereas an entrepreneur converts the technical work into economic performance. An innovator is more than an inventor because he does not only originate as the inventor does, but goes much further in exploiting the invention commercially. The innovation theory was criticized in the following ways. 1. The theory seems one-sided as it puts too much emphasis on innovative functions. 2. The theory ignores the risk-taking and organizing aspects of entrepreneurship. An entrepreneur does not only need to innovate, but also assemble the resources and put them to optimal use. 3. The theory ignores the risk-taking function, which is equally important when an entrepreneur develops a new combination of factors of production. There is enough risk involved. Effectuation theory of entrepreneurship. Effectuation is a logic of thinking that uniquely serves entrepreneurs in starting businesses. Effectuation provides a way to control a future that is inherently unpredictable. Effectual logic happens in mind of an individual or of an entrepreneur, where it provides a way of thinking about making decisions when non-predictive control is required. The effectual cycle represents the thinking process in a form used in creating products, markets, and ventures. It's not a prescriptive to do this, do that algorithm, but rather a set of heuristics that uniquely and universally apply to the challenges that entrepreneurs are bound to face. As interest in entrepreneurship has intensified, so new theoretical perspectives have emerged to explain the entrepreneurial behavior. Alternative theoretical perspectives on entrepreneurial action, such as effectuation, entrepreneurial bricolage, and improvisation, suggests that entrepreneurs take various routes to identifying and exploiting opportunities. Effectuation is one of the most cited emerging theories of entrepreneurship. Four main streams have been linked to effectuation theory in the current scientific dialogue. 1. Innovation and product development internationalization. 2 and 3. Effectuation and causation simultaneously. And 4. Entrepreneurial expertise. Expert entrepreneurs have learned the hard way that the most interesting ventures are built in a space in which the future is not only unknown but unknowable. Still yet, entrepreneurs do shape this unpredictable future. They use techniques which minimize the use of prediction and allows them to shape the future. These 5 principles listed below make up effectual logic. 1. Bird in hand. When expert entrepreneurs set out to build a new venture, they start with their means: who I am, what I know, and whom I know. Then the entrepreneurs imagine possibilities that originate from their means. 2. Affordable loss. Expert entrepreneurs limit risk by understanding what they can afford to lose at each step, instead of seeking large all or nothing opportunities. They choose goals and actions where there is upside even if the downside ends up happening. 3. Leverage contingencies. Expert entrepreneurs invite the surprise factor. Instead of making what-if scenarios to deal with worst-case scenarios, experts interpret bad news and surprises as potential clues to create new markets. 4. Punch work, quit. Expert entrepreneurs build partnerships with sufficient selecting stakeholders. By obtaining pre-commitments from these key partners early on in the venture, experts reduce uncertainty and co-create the new market with its interested partners. 5. Pilot in the plane. By focusing on activities within their control, expert entrepreneurs know their actions will result in the desired outcomes. An effectual worldview is rooted in the belief that the future is neither found nor predicted, but rather made. Other theories of entrepreneurship for students' consideration are as follows. 1. Max Weber theory of entrepreneurship growth. 2. Exposure theory of entrepreneurship. 3. Ronald Boss theory of entrepreneurship. 4. Risk-bearing theory of Knight. And 5. Hedges theory of entrepreneurship, among others. In the course of this lecture, and in line with our instructional objectives, we were able to 1. Discuss the innovation theory of entrepreneurship, and 2. Discuss the effectuation theory of entrepreneurship. If you have any difficulty in understanding any topic on entrepreneurship, do please send us a message on Facebook so we can research and help you out. Go to our Facebook page, Online School of Entrepreneurship, and study entrepreneurship at no cost. Support us by following us on Facebook, Online School of Entrepreneurship, and YouTube, Entrepreneurship Teacher. Like, comment, and share our posts and videos. Thank you, and see you in our next lecture.